clever. Oh, a dog gon' be a dog, but a gon' be more clever. Yeah.
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Tonight, a pair of NFC West rivals set to do battle between the Seattle Seahawks and the Arizona Cardinals.
Chad Ryland to kick off for Arizona.
Chad Ryland will have the honor of getting us started. And here we go on Monday Night Primetime. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. First play is to the air. Throwing the out route complete. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
First down, Seahawks.
New set of downs for him from the 46.
Ready? Liking, hey, go!
Milrow with it on first. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No luck on first down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Warriors, 70.
Milrow from the gun. Has it in close. And they make the tackle at the 38. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like. Not that amazing play.
New set of downs for him at the 38. Here's Milrow, 1st and 10. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
After the incompletion, still at the 38, it's 2nd and 10.
Come on. Hey, ready.
From the gun, Milrow escapes the pocket. And again, it's going to hit the ground, incomplete. Looking for his running back, and 2 straight incompletions. It made this 3rd down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Milrow throwing on 3rd down. Cover man is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. And I'm just going to assume, Brock, we're going to see a more aggressive defense here after the amount of points these guys gave up last week.
Yeah, that performance was not up to standard. But this looks a whole lot more like an attacking the pass. Not just playing the defense, but go knock the ball away. I'm going to call that one a little tester, Kate. Kind of like a 5 to 8 foot putt. You really hope to make all of them, but you know, over the course of the season you won't. In that case, it went right through.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Fields this one at the 3. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run. Pistol formation here first as they come to the line.
Let's go now. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Run lost him a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11.
Here we go. 68, go.
They work against the blitz. Bails out of the pocket quick. It's McBride downfield, and he's got it. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10. Running out of the gun with Pacheco. Good defensive effort here. Drives him back across midfield onto their own side.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up. These last 2 snaps, they have forced this drive to what might be its last play here, Brock, and we can confidently say there's not going to be another run here on 3rd down.
Yeah, I think it's time to let the passing game get going and really trust your quarterback here who's got to compensate for 2 negative plays.
3rd and long for him here. This one's caught. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much at training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Don't want to punt from here, but too far for a field goal as well. You're going for it here. Pass play now. Flushed out of the pocket. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Go! 18 Cardinals, 18 Cardinals. Go!
Shotgun now for Milrow. That's him on the quick hitter. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
We get a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
Ready!
3rd and short, it's Milrow. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit, and you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie.
Let's go now. Ready?
1st down throw here from Milrow. And the deep ball falls incomplete.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback down there, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage is waiting for it. QB super fortunate that ball wasn't picked. And incompletion, still pretty good for the defense, too.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Ready?
To the air, Milrow. There's a screen now for Walker. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain.
You know, as any quarterback is going to tell you, that's one of the most difficult things to do, knowing you're going to get blasted. That defender's coming right at you, but you got to throw an accurate ball. It does two things. Number one, it strikes fear in the defense, and number two, you gain respect of your teammates.
Third down from the gun. That's caught. Here's Arroyo. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
Toss play. This is Walker. It's inside the 10. And they take it across the goal line. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks stretch their early lead to 9. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. Point after up and good for Myers. And the Seahawks go up 10-zip here in the first. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Return starts at the 3. This makes it up to the 25.
Cardinals take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Drive begins with a run by Pacheco. He dodged the tackle. Finds a seam. Left side. He's off to the races. At the 20. He does it. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals face a 4-point deficit. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown.
You saw me chuckling. You know I love celebrating that run, but you know what I really love? I really love watching those linemen, and they just get to celebrate. They love an explosive play like that. Doesn't mean a long extended drive, just a whole bunch of celebration.
That one splits the uprights, and the Cardinals cut it to a field goal game. All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Ready.
Seahawks just about set. Here's first and 10.
Ready.
First play of the drive. Here's Walker. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
First down run gets him 6. So now it is 2nd and 4.
Come on. Roll.
Running with Walker again. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. Never a pause you want to make, partner. A player injured on that snap, and it is their running back, Kenneth Walker, who's being looked at. First and 10 from the 41. Go play action here. It's Milrow. This is a heater going deep. He's got it inside the 25. They're going to move the chains after a big play, 39 yards.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were, and the QB just nailed it.
That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. Scoreboard shows 10-7. We'll return to State Farm Stadium in just a moment. Back now for the second quarter. And the Seahawks, they have got to look towards the end zone.
Here we go.
Now here's Keaton. Oh, the football's loose. Oh, they got it back. They can try and salvage something. In big trouble now, and the ball is out. And the Cardinals pick it up. Hits the 20. And Arizona takes it back for a touchdown. The Cardinals capitalize on that turnover and take the lead. Step one is just making the hit, Brock. Step two, trying to knock the football out with that hit, and they were even fortunate enough to get to step three, weren't they? Taking that fumble all the way back for a touchdown.
And just look at them. I love the joy. The unit that doesn't get to celebrate in the end zone all too often, they will welcome the chance to be the guys running it in for a change. Cue up the group celebration, and boys, go enjoy the moment.
Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return scored, and with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. Here's a return from the 7. And this will give him some decent field position here, partner, and this gets out to the 30.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Ready. Ready.
It's an option right that begins this drive. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. Second down.
That run may not have gotten you a first. Sure, nice little run to set the table.
Brings up second and a yard at the 39-yard line.
First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes second and 1.
Let's go.
Here's Milrow to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that.
And they fake it on 4th and 1. He's hauled down before he can pay off that gamble, as their creativity is rewarded with a turnover on downs.
Well, they tried the fake, but no one was fooled. Defenders saw right through that attempt to sell that punt. Clearly, this squad did their homework this week, and they knew that was coming on 4th down.
Setting up the screen here for Harrison. Across the 20, continuing to work. And he's going to get into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals keep their drive alive and reach Pater one play later. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. Return coming from the 6. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30.
Horton on the return. The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got first and 10.
Ready.
Throwing here, Milrow. He had it for a moment, but a brilliant defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
QB keeping it here, the second down option. And call it 1, maybe 2 yards in the end, Brock. It's third down.
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. Keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defensive linemen, those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket. Now they've got to think about you as a runner as well.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here.
Come on. Hey,
No throw, 3rd and long. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. That force, that contact, separated man from ball.
Secures this at the 17. And he's brought down before the return gets far. Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's 1st and 10.
here we go. Set.
Zone read, it's Pacheco. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. I love the aggressiveness from this defense.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Seahawks are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go.
Running out of the gun with Mitchell. And a big shot keeps him out of the end zone, but they're just a yard away now as that play brings them to 1st and goal.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Touchdown, Seattle! The Seahawks pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned. That's 6 in the end.
The extra point is up, and it is good. And the Seahawks cut the lead down to 4. We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. And that one hit the landing zone first and then into the end zone. So it's going to be a touchback out to the 20.
20-yard line.
Cardinals into formation. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
It gives a good Pacheco to start the drive. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Headed in reverse so far. Time to shift into drive. Here's 2nd and 14. Now looking to throw. Completed over the middle. And they're going to bring him down after his play rips off quite a chunk of yardage there. Up to the 30. They gain 14 on the play. And that's a Cardinals first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
1st and 10 now from the 30. Next with Harrison again. And he's brought down at the line.
And the defense was all over that throw, able to stop it right at the line. They could smell that one coming, and they sniffed it out in a hurry.
2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. He'll call his own number. And he's cut after a gain of about 2. Brought down by Reek Woolen.
I can promise you that's not what it looked like on the practice field nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that. But let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained a play that typically goes for a whole lot more.
Drop pass Bryant. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
Fielded at the 11. And he's going to get him further up their side of the field with a nice return there, partner. Up past the 35. Now we'll see the medical team head out to the Seahawks. Have an injured player. He's in some obvious pain there. The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Mitchell on the carry. And they push him out just as he gets back to the line. 2nd down coming up.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
Nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
Throwing now. Milrow. Dumped off to his running back. Mitchell with 1st down and more. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45. The big play nets him 17 yards. And it sets up Seattle with 1st down.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
It's his target. That's Torrey Horton. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. Offense is set. 1st and 10.
Ready.
Off the play fake, Milrow. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So that brings up 2nd down.
Ready.
Milrow from the gun. Caught, nice game left side. He gets this down to the 13-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And the Seahawks will have a 1st down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Go. Ready.
Running right with Mitchell. Shoots away from one. Had some room to work, and he took advantage. Give him 7.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Ready. Set.
After that little 8-yard scooch, here comes 2nd and 2.
Come on. Set. 70 Timberwolves.
And the defense holds, Brock. They catch him at the 4. He only gets back to that line of scrimmage.
Just a little reminder right there that he's more than a passer. He'll call his number as a runner, too, especially if the defenses don't account for him.
Here comes play number 8 of the drive, 3rd and 1.
Liking.
Again, Milrow's going to keep it. It's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a 1st and goal. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. So they're 1st and 3. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Some tough running from the leader of the offense right there. Didn't have a ton of room, but he made it work well enough to move those chains.
On the jump.
4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal.
Mustang 19.
From the gun, Milrow. And this is caught. It's a Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks take the lead just before halftime. Right on the edge of the goal line for 1st and goal. And I don't know about you, partner, but that surprised me that they just threw it in. No attempts at running it.
Yeah, I think it is so hard for these defenders. You got to be so keyed in, and physically, you know you've got to stop that run first. So a 1st down pass play can and certainly was effective.
That one right down the middle. And the Seahawks push their lead to 3. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Returning it from the 4. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
At their own 31-yard line.
They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. Back to throw it. Look at that power, deep left side. And that one hits the ground incomplete. A single second left now on the clock.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, they just couldn't quite hang on.
Design, run from there. Coach just tells him, hey, Brock, KQB, do your thing, get a 6.
Yeah, and these offensive coaches love this play, and defensive coaches hate it, Kate, because it really gives you an extra hack, right? An extra number when your QB's got the athleticism, got the legs, got the instincts to go run it in for 6. A defensive nightmare, an offensive touchdown.
First half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. Has this at the 6. He's stopped on the run back of the 27.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. Run from Pacheco to start the half. And good tackle, but a flag is down, likely against the defense. Easy call for the officials there. He was offsides at the snap, and that's going to cost him. A 1st and 5 to begin this drive following the penalty. This one quickly to Harrison. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Now head up, 1st and 10 from the 42. Dropping back to throw. To the left side and reeled in by Wilson. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
Textbook pitch route. Just hit him in the short field and deliver it. Once that defense turns their attention elsewhere. Okay, this is a low-ceiling play, but a reliable source of yardage.
Working now from the gun. Buying some time right. He's keeping it. And he's able to cross midfield before going out.
Well, you don't get the 1st down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
It's Pacheco on 3rd. That short gain is enough for a new set it down.
win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 46. Completed out to the left on that quick throw. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And it'll be first down, Arizona.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Let's go. 19, 18.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Taking a deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Second and 10, and they'll stick to the air. Downs by Bench, left side. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's a Cardinals first down.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. Has him on the quick hitter. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or big tight ends, a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Throwing now out of the shotgun. Taking it on the slant by Besh. And he's going to get into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals grow the lead coming out of halftime. Ryland now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Cardinals drive their lead to 11.
Seahawks 24. Jack Ryland to kick off.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Making some progress here. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
On the jump.
And into the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this first and 10.
Here we go. Set.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
You see that sweep blown up before it gets to the outside, you know defensively, tremendous anticipation. But even more, better execution.
Mitchell takes it straight ahead. And that one's forward for 1, maybe 2 yards. Buda Baker bringing that one to an end.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Monroe throwing on third down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they're staring at a fourth down now after that sack. Seahawks bringing out the punt team. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. Takes it in at the 21. And it ends up a good return for him, up past their own 40.
Their own 41-yard line.
The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. First and 10 coming up. The pistol, here comes Pacheco. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Right back to Pacheco. And this will only complicate matters for third down, partner. They're sent backwards. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point.
Let's go now.
Here he goes, third and long. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete, fourth down coming up.
You know, Kate, with the game that they've put together, it's surprising to see them really run into any hiccups when they appear. They move the ball very well throughout, just unsuccessful on that third down.
He fields this at the 18. And a big hit on the return to stop him cold.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Ready!
Mitchell gets it from the gun. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Brings up second and 5.
We go play action here. It's Milrow. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it sets up Seattle with first down.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Let's go now.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Gets it to him on the screen. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Ready? 60 agents, 60 agents.
All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. It's the Seahawks with possession, needing to erase that deficit in a hurry.
On the ready.
Defense gunning for a stop here. It's third down.
Warrior 70. 19 Charger. Ready.
Third and long for him here. Looking downfield, snagged by Arroyo. And he's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. So third and 16, no problem for him as they get the first.
It's one of those situations that I really can't critique the defense call at all. I mean, the X's and O's were everything you want, but unfortunately the Jimmies and Joes in double coverage of that tight end couldn't get it done.
Put the body on the line for his team. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
That is all-out effort, Kate, to make the catch. Putting his body on the line, diving for the ball. He earned that reception, and some more targets are clearly coming his way in the future.
Ready. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Let's go.
From the red zone now. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talked about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and you couldn't do it.
And it's another first down on his drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal. And he gets in, touchdown! The Seahawks now within one score in the fourth. Wow, Brock, hard to imagine a more effective play in their entire playbook for that particular spot right there.
You know, you get in this red zone, Kate, you want the ball in the hands of the guys you do trust the most to score. In a lot of cases, well, you trust your quarterback, and all he did was add to that trust.
Will line up for the 2-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. Chased out to his right. And they get the 2-point conversion. He's in the lead, only a field goal now. Critical 2-point play there, Brock. The conversion puts them now in range of tying this sucker up with a field goal.
So different for everybody in the building, right? A 3-point game, and especially different for the kicker. He wasn't needed there, but get yourself ready. Your defense does the job. You may need a game-tying field goal at some point soon.
Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Pacheco gets it from the gun. He needed his 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4.
Well, that run may not move the chains, Kate. That is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
2nd down, looking for options. Finds a seam down the middle. He is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. It's again at 27 yards to move the chains. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. On the option, they give it to Pacheco. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Hey, not a bad play by any means. There's room for more, and they know it.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Early movement along the right side. The flag comes out. So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time. So the false start backs him up 5. Here comes 2nd and long.
Let's go. Cowboy 80.
Fighting for all he can, partner, but this play is not going to get past the line. It's going to be 3rd down.
Just a nice little reminder that this QB is more than a passer. They're going to call his number as a runner, too, especially if these defenses don't account for it.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12.
3rd
and long. They're going to throw. So the pass brought in. He makes the catch, but is hit before he can get that 1st down. They say he's maybe a yard short.
You've got to be cognizant of where the line to gain is. You can't run that route short, and you certainly can't throw it. That route's just not deep enough. Needed to extend it closer to the chains for a 1st down.
Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4. It's McBride downfield, and he's got it. It's an Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals make it a 9-point advantage. Trey McBride, the touchdown. Ryland tacks on the extra point. And the Cardinals make it a 10-point ball game.
42. Seahawks 32.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. Fielded at the 7. All right, some good work on that run back, Brock. He gets this to the 33.
At their own 33-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Ready.
Off the play fake. Milrow. It's caught left side by Mitchell. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
Here we go.
Milrow from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
That's a throw at this level. There's so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. From the gun, Milrow. Taken in by Mitchell, right side. This does not get it. Looking short field, but the defender is there to force this fourth down. Desperation time here. He's got Smith and Jigba for the catch. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
It's a gain of 2. That's good for a Seahawks.
Mitchell up the middle. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Shotgun now for Milrow. Fits it through the middle. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. That one goes for 25 yards. And the Seahawks will have a first down.
It's a gain of 25 yards. And the Seahawks first down.
Here we go, here we go.
Throwing now, Milrow. Almost getting close, and they take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. It's the 2-minute warning from Glendale. Seahawks down by 10. So after the sack, quite the situation they find themselves in. Here comes 2nd and 22.
Hawk 70, Hawk 18, Romney, 18, Romney. Let's go.
Milrow now to throw. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. He's got it inside the 10. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks making a 4-point game here in the 4th. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Now with almost 2 minutes left, they're lining up for an onside attempt they need to recover. And the Cardinals' hands team secures the football. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Here we go, shot. Let's go.
Running out of the gun with Pacheco. This is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And it'll be first down, Arizona.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Right side finds Ben. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Cardinals first down. First and goal at the 7.
A touchdown will put this one to bed. A few shots at it here, starting with 1st and goal.
Bronco 80.
They'll try and punch it in. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. So they're 1st and 3. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. 2nd and goal coming up. 5 yards to the end zone. They go to him again. And that should just about do it, folks. They take it in for the touchdown, and that should lock up this win. So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts them up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper. And that is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
All All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. He fields it from the 8. And he gets crushed by a big hit. Oh, man. Right at the 25 to end it. Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready? Cowboy 80.
Here's Milrow to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So 2nd down coming up.
Timing is everything in life, and timing is everything defensively. That throw was just a little bit late and gave the defense time to close, deliver a pop, and knock that ball loose.
2nd and 10. Milrow to throw. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Cup 19.
Now to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
You never ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Need a touchdown and a field goal. Looks like they want the tougher part first. The offense going for it on 4th down.
19, Charger, 19.
Looking to throw it. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Picked off by Garrett Williams. And they're going to drop him to end the return, but this turnover isn't going to stand. We've got flags at the spot right where he picked it off. The worst time for a mistake defensively, and that awards them this 1st and 10. To throw, here's Milrow. Has it downfield, working the left. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. Now Seattle going to call it 2nd timeout. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Milrow with it on 1st. Hits him on the out route. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Now the Seahawks are going to spend their 3rd and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Here we go. Cougar 19. 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats.
Milrow looking to throw. Intercepted. Jalen Thompson makes the play. And the Cardinals get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take